Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Carthage playthrough here in the Livy update for Imperator Rome, where, well, things are going well. We've just taken Syracuse and completed our first mission. And we've got to decide on our next mission now. So we've got a few options. The Pearl of Africa. Africa's our home, as well as the centre of our country. We must grow the economy of our home region and renovate the capital itself to make a shining centre of civilization it deserves to be. The mission will deal with developing the region of Africa, and including embellishing the capital, increasing food supply, and developing maritime trade. The aftermath of revolution, or the Aegis of Africa. Our trade empire expands with more and more colonies and ports abroad. Our ambition in Africa have withered. We must secure a foothold at home to protect our backs from uprisings and raids by the unruly tribes before we can once again gaze across the sea. This mission will be considered complete when Western North Africa is subjugated and conquered. It's quite a bit of territory. And these guys they're not my vassals, so... I do like military ones, but I mean, I guess it would be subjugating these two will be the big thing. I guess there's one way to find out. I'm half tempted to do this one to food supply trade. Let's do this one though, because I like integration. So these all give us things when we start them. It's not all of them, but this one. Integration speed and subject opinion seems like a good idea to me. So let's start this. Okay, sorry, I muted for a second. So the Mozillian Menace, one of the following must be true. They must be a subject, or we must own one of the areas of something. Which we obviously don't. This task, so we must have more than 50 pops in the areas of... Let's have a look at the different areas. So we must have more than 15 pops in the areas of... we must own at least one territory of a city and 15 more pops in one of these. The rewards, they adopt a monarchy. We make these guys adopt a monarchy. And we eventually get to integrate them, potentially. Okay. It increases their speed. So we need a city with 15 pops to start with. Other thing I do need to do is I want to bring all of my armies home. I know I've not selected something. This one, Massilia is subject of Carthage. Completing this will result in a war between Carthage, Massilia and Carthage. Carthage gains, Massilia attains until primary culture happiness. Okay. And to get that, we have to own that, and we gain freemen there. Okay, so I have to take territory off them. That's a bit confusing. And eventually we get that. So we're basically we have to capture and control everything here. Let's have a look at our population map mode. Do we have population up here? No. I missed the 2 bars. Population. What do I want to swap it for? We'll swap it for fortification map mode at the moment. Woo! There you go. So we've trader. So we've already started that. That's just actually started it for us. Right, pause. So here has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can't afford to city it yet. Oh, wow, we are... Interesting. We are not currently making monies. And we are losing money, that is not good. And we have a scorned family again. The Barkers are being scorned. Mostly because whoever that is died. Not because somebody I can put in. I want to do that, but I don't want to rush it. God damn it. It's not useful when I don't actually have a Barker I can... Yeah, I don't actually have a male Barker I can put in charge, because I didn't select the thing where I can put female people in charge as well, which was silly of me. Oh, yeah, let's also start trying to bring all of my guys on board who I can. So I want to bring all of these guys up to the point where I can actually start bringing them into the Empire. So I want to burn all of this. These guys are a tribal vassal, aren't they? Yeah, we can't do anything, so they're a tribal vassal. So anybody I can integrate, I want to be improving my opinion with. Especially as we've got the faster integration speed now. Oh, that's already Carthage I was trying to integrate there. Ooh. And let's get some colonising done up here. Okay, apparently I can't at the moment. You are going to come back here. Let us have a look. Economy. I don't need as much fleet maintenance at the moment, which still hasn't put things up. And I definitely have too goddamn many forts. Don't get me wrong, I want some forts, but I don't want too many forts. That's pushed things nice and positive. I know I probably want to put other things there as well, long run, but for now... Fate of the Republic is... Yeah, we know about this. Oh, they want to... Nice! So they adopted somebody. Did that fix? Yes! Okay, so you can adopt somebody. So when it's like this, you don't have a choice. I'm going to dismiss them for now because they're quite expensive as well. And I guess we should start this. It will give us a war. There we go. So in a year we will be at war. Which maybe isn't the best thing. Tax, please. Especially for skint. Should I say that? We are nowhere near as skint as we just were. I would like you to recruit a little, please. I'd like some more elephants in my armies. I can't afford any. That'll do for now. Just buffing mode. I really should have checked how powerful these guys were before I did this. 7. I'm not overly worried by that. Obviously, we need to... Massalia, we are probably going to want to start making claims and stuff on long run as well. We'll keep an eye on these as soon as I can. I want to start integrating as well. As we've got the integration bonuses, bringing them all in. I kind of regret. I think I should have probably vassalized Carthage for the time being. I could have always integrated her later on. Rome is growing, and Rome is a potential future threat. Obviously, once we've got here, I suspect it'll start giving us missions there. We've got the other ones I'll probably run through long run, but for now, I'm quite happy with this one. See, we are... Why is it saying it's green when it's not? Or is it because they're still gaining supplies, so they changed the way that works a little? Go. Again, light armies might have been better here, but we'll see how this goes. Obviously, we want to start saving some rep to try and convert here to a city as well. So we need 50 and 200. So we'll get there. And then that's for one of our other missions. So here, integrate these guys. We need 15 and more of one of these regions. So let's check which the regions are. Ooh, we're about to be at war. That can go on a back burner while we deal with war. Plus, we have a messenger arrives. Mozillian forces have been spotted raiding up our towns and villages. It seems the Mozillians have shown their true colours. No loyalty to Carthage, and have unsurprisingly to compare war on us after a minimum of baiting. Carfalo Barca. Yeah, basically we're at war. Yay! With all of my vassal swarms as well. This should be fun. Yeah, low navy maintenance. I don't care about my navy maintenance. Ooh, look, lack of food. Oh, that's an individual unit. Not much I can do about that. There we go. It's nice, but it gives you that warning now while you're at war. You are going to start marching this way to deal with them. You are going to go straight for the capital, please. As before, guys, I do apologise. I've still got a horrible cough, so I am coughing a lot. So I'm having to mute myself a bit. So if I go quiet, I've probably muted myself and forgotten. Have him flogged. Yeah, we should catch them there. My vassals are coming in and recapping stuff for us there. We're doing well there. I need to keep an eye on food. The trade route has disappeared. So can I colonise here now? Yay! I want to slow... Ooh, why can I colonise there but not there? Oh, well, we'll slowly start colonising there. Long run, I do want to take there out on... Take all the territory there as well, but we'll get there. No rush. These guys are getting there too. So they are nearly ready to start being integrated. Thing to remember is once I've integrated people... Ooh. Ooh! So these guys have also joined the war. Interesting. Don't necessarily want to be going too nuts against them just yet, but... I believe one of my missions I need. So... So one of the following must be true, or all of the following. Where are these other little places it's talking about? They need to be a subject of Carthage, of me, or I need to own them or one of my subjects. Oh, so basically I just need to batter them into non-existence. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. I should have started making claims on them, to be fair. Soon. Soon. Nice, my guys are already actually having fun. No, let's capture here. My vassal swarm is being beautiful here. Battering away at them all. We are a little low. I want to stab a piggy. No, we're fine. I don't want to be wasting my influence because I want to build a city here as soon as I've got 200. Which could be a while, to be fair. I am currently fighting a war on speed 4, which is dangerous. Here is going to fall quickly. As long as they don't take Carthage, I am fine. Where's their actual capital? Should I march straight on there? No. We'll march on there to start with. Ooh. Ooh. So I can make a family gain prestige. Ooh, we get money. I want the cash. Naughty of me, but actually, I want the cash. I say naughty of me, I want the cash, so it's not that naughty of me. The long run will start colonising here. Incompetent storage. Crucify people. Because I'm nice like that, guys. Now, the other nice thing I can do, guys, is I can actually abandon missions. So if I decide I don't want to continue doing this mission, I can abandon it. I just can't pick it up for 20 years again. So say other threats become more pressing, like that. I can always look at other things. Ooh, I can rename them when they're born. That's quite cool. Rome is becoming powerful, and Rome is definitely going to become a future threat. So I probably want to try and consolidate these islands as quickly as I can. After this... Ooh, these guys. That was my vassal who I missed. Wait, they're not a vassal. I thought they were a... Yeah, they are. I'm a bit confused. Why do they not appear blue? They're definitely a vassal. Right, let us start your integration. And your integration. I don't have any claims on this territory, so this is actually quite expensive for me in aggressive expansion. But it's massive for me in pure growth, so... You can push straight onto the capital. Import value. Oh, god damn, why did I do that? Why did I spend that rather than build the city? I'm a numpty. Oh well, we'll get round to building that city eventually. Ooh, I don't quite like having that much aggressive expansion, to be fair. Things are going nicely. Ooh, we are defeated! Oh, wow. I mean, we may as well continue this war to 100%. We're going to be taking a big chunk of territory, and as I said, we will also start colonising down here. The other things we want to do is we want to make sure... Ooh! Liberation! Yeah, that's fine. I can take a small hit. We have an election soon. Another Barker. So that's fine. Shadow of the Night. Late night covering with 2 brute thugs on his way home. Ooh. Put an end to this nonsense. Contentious candidate. We're less likely to get things. This is a bit annoying. Who's best? Him. Because people get voted in and I lose the office, so... Carfalo knows best. Nice. Becomes a better general. I like that. Yeah, all my families are fine at the moment. As we get bigger, we will get more families, which is quite nice. I want income for now. I might want provincial loyalty soon. Ooh, there's an army there, but you can't do anything. That's fine. Can I pay them off or something to get rid of them? No. Let's march on my capital. To be fair, my vassal swarm have mostly done this. Oh, let's have a quick look through. We'll get some tyranny for integrating them. We'll get tyranny for any of the integration at the moment. We'll start one. I don't want to push my tyranny too high. We will probably get that turning in our favour eventually, so... And having a bit of vassal swarm is still good. Sieging there, because hopefully I'll gain something nice, and I may as well take this bit of territory as well. I would say things are going reasonably for us at the moment. So here... Oh, that's where we should have been going, so... We should have been grabbing these guys. Ah! Okay. Integration is now allowed. So we are doing the mass integration now, guys. Anybody with the getting here? Bribey, bribe, 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 bribe. Okay, yeah, that seems fair. As soon as he gets back, we'll be able to start integrating. I know I get a little bit of tyranny because of that, but... Oh, the integration. So we are now integrating everybody. You are going to come home. Where did my other army go? And you are going to come home as well. There's a lot of aggressive expansion. Let's just do what it suggests. We do leave a little bit of territory, but this could hurt. Ooh. And we have an exiled army who can come home. That works nicely. That is our first bit done. So what do we need for this? So this place... Oh, somewhere else needs city status. And that is painful. So we definitely need some chill time now to let everything settle. He said, I don't gain aggressive expansion for all these things. So we've got a disloyal province here. Is anything here? Increase provincial loyalty. Yes. Not enough, but... imports. Things to increase loyalty. Happiness helps. No, he's not bad. He's not been in office long either, which probably doesn't help. He's converting population will probably help more. Let's do that. I can deal with one disloyal province. I've just upped that a bit more. This doesn't help either. However, it does help with assimilation speed, which is quite nice. So we will start. See, getting to grips in some of these places will take a while, but. Let's go rescue my friends! Oh, a lot of these guys are now dropping off in their loyalty, but that is fine. Let's batter them completely. Repeatedly and completely. Okay, you can go somewhere to replenish. Where is my other army? Oh, you're stuck in here, aren't you? Well, you can wait there for now. I can always move a navy to get them back. Definitely want to keep an eye on Rome. Right, I am going to drop my army maintenance as well, because I want to push this up as much as possible. Income. Not much to do, never mind. How is the population? No, I'm not going to spend. I was going to spend money then, but I want to save it, because I want to get some cities going. It's nowhere near 10. That's 50. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need one more there. That is in one of those regions it mentions, isn't it? Mozillian Menace. So yeah, there is probably the best one of those to do that in. You will be a city. I have decided this. And you will gain another pop or 4. You can go and garrison our newest city. Okay, that'll do. None of these guys are going to take too long to vassalize. Ooh. I mean, I'm not going to be able to colonise these for a while, but as my population grows, we'll start colonising down here. Which is quite nice. Let us check. Ooh. Integration! We don't gain extra families now, so actually... I want to double check this. Oh! Oh wow, he's good. They're rubbish. I want to see what happens. No, we didn't gain a great family. So actually, bringing in extra characters is not necessarily bad, because you don't gain extra families now. That's something I hadn't even twigged, because I'd been avoiding doing that before because I didn't want extra families. But actually now, having the extra people is probably quite good. Because they're not going to add to the families. So, yeah. Yep, I will let somebody have a favour. My integrations are going nicely. We have lots of advances. Obviously need city status here as well as soon as I can. How long until here actually? Let's just double check. Yeah. So there's no negative. It feels a bit odd having to choose which families to give refuge to now. And that might be something. I said we're in an early thing, so I'm going to take everybody in because why on earth not? Ooh. There we go. A tale of 4 cities. We've got that one, which... What did that actually do for us? I should have read it first. And we just need to get these 2 in next, which I believe... Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are annexing them. I was really confused there for a second. I completely lost sight of that annex button. It made my brain hurt. And that'll give us extra trade income. We'll get there eventually too. In fact, we'll head on to there soon. Is here a city yet? I mean, it's obviously not a city yet. It's heading for city. I need to turn here into a city too. Yeah, it's got the population. Ooh. However, I need to make sure it can actually maintain that population. Otherwise, they'll all just leave. I mean, I can always bring them back later on, but that's not really what we want to be doing. And soon we will city these guys. Ooh, yeah, let's start. Getting our claims out. I want to to stay above 50. They are inevitably going to... Ooh, I zoomed out quickly there. They're inevitably going to take a little longer to integrate because they're bigger. But I'm happy. I'll allow it. I will allow it. These guys are pretty much weakened. These guys are a bit of an annoyance, so I probably want to get start getting claims on as well, because I'm going to have to control all of that. Once I control all of that, it does make us more powerful, though. Obviously, converting is important. Yep, we'll do that. So we're going to have to spend a bit of time converting people, otherwise things are going to get nasty. But as time goes on, that'll work. That'll happen naturally. So. Yeah, they've not gone into my territory. Who cares? One of you can actually head up there, please. I don't like this because it's saying it's green. I think it's... I mean, of course they take food from local supplies now. I think it's... We are in beta branch, so it is early access, so not everything is necessarily perfect all the time. I really should split my navy up and put it back on and send it out to deal with these pirates, but at the moment I'm just going to deal with the pirates. Nice, we now have that new city, which also gives us this. So there you go. So this task will complete in less than a year, or about a year. They will adopt an autocratic monarchy. Perfect. Which means I can technically complete it, or I can do this. You know, cannot be completed before integrate them, so I can eventually integrate them, which would be good, but their technological level needs to be correct first, because at the moment they are a tribal vassal. Which means I can't integrate them. Annoyingly. They have to be a similar technological level to integrate. But in the long run, we will get them. Yep, someone died. We're still having manpower issues as well, so I'm in no rush for extra wars. Let's start citying here. We are gaining pops and losing pops. I love this when you look at places like this, though. Ooh, wow, we're actually losing pops to somewhere as well. That's actually quite nice, though. I don't want all of my cities to be absolutely packed. So pops can only move in certain ways, migrate in certain ways. So they can migrate within a region and from region capital to region capital. I believe that's how it works. And across a border if they're right on the border. Which does make it interesting. So things are going well. We are slowly working away for our missions. These guys will be... This is the main thing here is it increases their civilization by improvement by 30%. So yeah, they come into conflict with our Punic settlers on our borderlands. It's time to introduce Punic civilization to these barbarians. So basically we're making them better. That's such a horrible thing to say. It is for the best. There we go. Oh, wow. We're integrating somebody else. We've had Governor pass. No. Ooh. Let's give them another barker. gained another trade route. Because we grew. Cavalry, please. Actually. So they're not civilized enough yet, but they will probably be heading that way. So we're not having food issues, so that's not a huge problem. Things are going well. Our integrations are also going well. I don't need to be improving opinion anymore because we're already integrating them. Can we do any more colonising up here? Not quite yet. You can lose some loyalty, I'm sorry. I can't afford to do much else. How long until his city? Not too long. There we go. More integrations happening. I'm not sure where these places we were integrating were. It's that bad. Oh, it's some of these little islands, isn't it? We've just been integrating, so... Only got 3 integrations left. Which does annoyingly mean I've lost my vassal swarm, but... Not bad. Yes, please. Aggressive expansion change. And we'll do the conversion speed next as well. Oh wow, and another trade route. We'll do wood for now as I don't have many other choices. Bit more taxable income. And as I said, we're going to do the same here. We're going to bring all the families in because I don't see why I wouldn't want to. Oh wow, we got some. And this is why we're getting ourselves some shiny, shiny good people. Oh, and our first military tradition. Right, so mercenaries. Carthage were all about mercenaries historically. That's how they actually fought. But let's have a look down the tree. Heavy infantry. Tributes, doesn't really matter anymore. Elephants. Ship damage, light infantry, ship damage taken reduction, repair. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Navy tree, and we are going to be very heavy naval. That's all sort of cavalry. I mean, to start with, the ship, the navy makes sense for us. Simply because we are going to be heavily relying on our navy, so... I'm going to leave my army maintenance down for now. I'm going to split the navy into 2. And they can go on independent operations so that they are basically dealing with pirates. Ooh, actually no. I love the way I do that, and then I turn around. I'm going to come up here and capture all of here. Somewhere needs to have a population of 10. Oh, that's quite good. But the dominant culture is not correct yet. We'll get there. Ah, so I was colonising from down here. Interesting. probably not going to be able to colonise there simply because it's too far away. But that'll do for now. We'll grab the wood again for the tax rate. You can move up there and bring that army up there. Can't I move for you? Of course I can't. I mean, let's get there before Rome tries to make a landing. And let's put a few more levels of city there. Let's drop that. And get a granary. There we go, and that. Ooh, 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 ooh. What does this do? So we've not integrated here. I thought I had to integrate there for that. That's confusing me. So we can do this one, which ups the population of there. Oh, that's to do with those other cities I've now got. So, okay, and that gives us more trade income. We're getting there, guys. Mauritania's kind of going to be left on its own afterwards. I thought I had to have integrated these guys before that other one. Never mind, I obviously misread this somewhere. That's what we still need. We need to bring those guys in before we can do that, which is slowly happening, but it takes its time. What'll be really interesting is to see what happens after we've got all of this, where it gives us options to expand. Because I know there's some scripted for certain nations, but there's other things. Ooh, disagreeable. Ugh. I don't want to lose loyalty of too many people. That's one rather than two. No, you can go there and drop your army off from there. Yeah, they're inevitably going to have been friends with each other. Independent operations for now. We'll get some tyranny, but who cares? Ooh, my armies aren't set up yet. Oops. Oh no, army maintenance is fine. Why aren't these guys at 100%? It's because they've been sitting in bloody cities on boats. Somebody gains an opinion of me. Initial losses, we'll batter their territory, then we'll deal with their armies. See, here it needs to be right next. So we quite nice if you could kind of bounce it from the back a little bit, but oh wow, they've kind of just splurged extra armies. It's fine. I don't mind them battering all the territory so long as we actually capture the territory overall long run. And once we've captured the fortifications, everything becomes easier. He says, hopefully. I'm going to get another army here. Because the rate they're building, they might actually be able to come in and batter one of my armies soon. Come on. I'm not going to push into Italia itself yet. I'm going to leave Rome. Rome can do what they want. Unless Rome declares war on me, or I get a mission to batter them, I'm happy to let them expand. Because actually, how can I phrase this? Letting them expand gives me a nice challenge for later, though they are quite big. Even though I'm bigger, I suspect, let's have a look, they've got a lot denser population coverage than me. I mean, actually, Sicily is one of my better more populous areas, so that's why we've been putting extra fortifications here, because it's one of the main ways in. Obviously they can do naval invasions as well, but then they're trapped. Okay, one of their cities is about to fall. You come out here, and obviously soon we will inevitably start gaining areas up here. Ooh. Which family is it who's scorned? The Bodonid. Well, that's not worth it. That fixes it. Hit them. Oh wow, they'd have actually won that. Because of the mountains, to be fair. Again, this is kind of one of the bits where I don't really care what they've got around me so long as I actually get the war goals. And the war is pretty much done now. And a short, sharp war here. Oh wow, did I accidentally decolonize here? Whoops. Soon. I don't necessarily need that one to complete it, but it's worth getting it for the extra trade. With your choice of 2 turn bony. So we'll see what it gives us. Basically, whenever you complete these, you seem to get certain ones, you seem to get certain things. So obviously we need to start doing this much more. Aggressive expansion impact seems like a good one. I can't get any more claims, so we are going to get ready to press them again next. I think they are allied with Mauritania, however. Ugh. The downside of my families is sometimes I am needing to push into places I don't necessarily want to be. Independent operations to start reclaiming territory. This is almost over. I can do this as a lightning war, to be fair. We'll shred through them as quickly as we can, and then we'll prepare for the next war. Do like the missions. They kind of give you focuses. I shouldn't really have focused here at the time, but, you know, I've taken a bit of time out by doing that. These guys are nearly done. They're cooking nicely. Soon. You guys can jump on there and be taken down here, ready for finishing off Massalia, and it's over! I don't know why I'm doing that, because I was going to push up there. Okay, we will leave them for now. Like that guy with the symbol there is a bit odd. So we need to control Mozillian. So we need to control all of that. They either need to be my subject, or I need all of their territory, which kind of makes sense. And then it's the entire African coast, so I do need to start making claims here. This will still do us very nicely. I still can't do it. Never mind. We'll send them back to pick them up next. Rome has more manpower than us. Naval-wise, they're not as good. Just want to keep an eye on Rome. Ugh, I hate the stability hits. Before we start this next war, we are going to make sure we've got complete control of here. Want more pops here, but I don't want to. That's what we wanted to do. So start colonizing. Moving pops around is sometimes required for that. No, I still want the income, so. Not very, and not very, so that really is not a threat. Oh, god damn it. No, he's a barker. Is that one of my families? No. Yeah, 6 is reasonable, I guess. Anyway, we are over an hour, so I'm going to stop here, and this war will happen in the next episode, guys. So as always, thank you for watching. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section, and or jump over to my Discord and say hi. And as always, a big thank you to Paradox for giving me the early access to this. Thanks for watching, guys.